Aloha, Bryce. How you doing,
Aloha.
buddy? Welcome back to 2 weeks in a row.
Whoa. This
3
is
weeks in
crazy.
a row.
Are we
Maybe
back?
it's 3 weeks in a row?
We're back.
It's at least 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, it's definitely two.
It might be three.
Yeah.
So congratulations to us.
Yeah.
Good job for us. Yep. We are talking today about CrossFit
Yes.
or fitness,
CrossFit Games.
nutrition.
CrossFit Games. No, nutrition was last week.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of topics that we talk about.
CrossFit Games, CrossFit Open, because most people don't
CrossFit
really
Games,
know that the
CrossFit
Open is almost upon us. We are 37 days.
37 days away from the Open, and it's only going to be 3 weeks.
Yep.
And it is potentially going to just be 3 workouts, although Castro specifically made a point to say that it might be more.
Could be more. Could be a part A, part B. I could definitely see that.
I could see him doing 6. I really could.
Jesus. So 2 part A's, B's?
I could see
3.
him just doing 6 separate workouts.
I don't think so. That's annoying for affiliates to deal with.
Yeah. Fuck the affiliates. He doesn't care.
I don't think so. I think it's 1 day a week.
Yeah.
Part A, part B, definitely. At least once.
I could see it that way too. And it would be nice if he does something like that where he says, okay, 7 minutes of burpees and then
Yep.
max pull-ups.
2 scores.
2 separate scores
Yep.
counted as separate events.
Yeah.
But something where it's like, I could see him doing something like 7 minutes of burpees coming back because
Yeah.
it would be very appropriate for right now.
Oh, definitely.
And then have to do something really challenging
Why did you
after.
just say 7 minutes of burpees coming back? God damn, that just makes perfect sense.
It's
That's
probably going to
horrible.
happen. It's probably going to happen. Week
Ugh.
2, though, because he doesn't want to discourage people from signing up.
Yeah, that's true. Get
So
your
week
money
1,
first.
he's like, yeah, no, everybody should join. And then
We're
week
doing
2,
air
he's going to be like,
squats.
I got you fuckers.
We're doing air squats and jumping jacks. Join.
So we're anywhere from
Yep.
3 to indefinite amount of things there.
So-
and then the top 10%
yeah.
percentage.
10% of your continent. It is now continental. So, which makes more sense. I don't know if you heard his reasoning on.
Yeah.
They're actually using math for once instead of trying to oddly divide up the region or the countries by weird regions like they used to have 13 regions or whatever, which was stupid.
And I also feel like they're being smart about how they're doing those continents. Like they're including Australia in with Asia, which I guess it is.
No, Australia's Oceanica.
It's part of Asia.
No,
Look at the map thing he did.
they're doing Oceanic. They're doing 6 regions. So there's 7 continents, right, in the world. Antarctica being one. We're not doing Antarctica because no one lives there.
Nope.
So they're doing Asia, Europe, Africa, South and North America, and Oceanica.
I don't think that's true.
It is true. He just had a thing yesterday. Yeah, it's true.
Fact check.
All right. So you got 10% of each continent are gonna go to a quarterfinal. Quarterfinal.
And then after the quarterfinals, the top 10% of them.
Yes.
I say them because we're probably not in that group anymore.
It's not actually 10% of them.
No?
There's going to be numbers.
Okay. Are going to go on to a semifinal.
Semifinals.
Which is potentially also still going to be online. They have not confirmed one way or the other.
There are 10 semifinals.
Interesting.
So they've taken the numbers once again. So North America clearly has the most people. Let's say, I think he said like 140,000 last year. Okay. So I think it's 30,000 people, you get a semifinal.
Okay.
So Europe had like 60-some thousand.
Yeah.
They're getting 2.
Okay.
North America's getting 4.
Okay.
That's what, 4? That's 6. So there's 4 more. So
Okay.
all the other ones are getting like 1.
Okay.
And then from there, the top United States or North America and Europe, the top 5 go to the games.
Okay.
And the other places, they're all different. There's like 2s and 1s. Like Africa, you get 1. The winner of the Africa semifinal gets 1 spot because it's based on population that enters the Open, and obviously they have
There's
the
just
least.
not many right now.
So even that is down to population, which is a great way to do it because as their population rises of participants, you get more slots.
Yeah.
Right? It makes way more sense than any way they've ever done it.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
And it still encompasses, like, instead of giving every single country a champion,
Yeah.
it still makes it across the globe.
Yeah.
And makes it fair across the globe.
Yeah, absolutely.
But now it actually makes it so that you don't just become a citizen of Monaco so that you can get the one slot from Monaco.
Right, exactly.
So fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you want to look at it, that never even really happened, right? Because of all the COVID stuff.
Yeah, no, not really.
Oh, I guess it did the first year, right? The first year they had the crazy event with
nobody entered a new country and joined started an affiliate because they wanted a spot. So that didn't happen.
Well, there was some of that, though, because there was like...
I don't think they did it to get a spot.
Alexandria Pacelli moved back
moving, that's
Italy.
A different story. But nobody opened up an affiliate to open to...
No, maybe not. But I think that there was people that were taking advantage of the champion thing.
Oh, sure.
Big time. And they can't do that anymore. They could, you could move to Africa, I guess. And you can move to Africa, and you would have a better chance of being the fittest one there. But if there's only one spot in all Africa,
it's not a good chance.
It's going to be competition still.
So you think so, but there's also the last chance event, too. They're going to have a last chance event for people that just miss.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like that year, Sam Briggs, she's the returning champ, and she fails at regionals on the handstand walk.
Yeah.
And then ends up... I think she lost regionals by 1 point. She missed out going to the games. So that person, you'd easily send her into a
last chance,
the last chance, and she'd probably win. So that's a good way to do it.
And that way, you get someone like a Ben Smith rather than him being handed a seat.
Yeah,
he has a chance to earn it still.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, a lot better because I think that honestly, I don't think he deserved that seat. Because why should he get it just because Glassman wanted to let him in? Like him and Hunter getting free seats? Why?
Hunter was ridiculous, but yeah.
I think that Ben deserved to be there, but at the same time, he didn't earn the spot, so he shouldn't have got to be there. That kind of ends it at that, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah,
so this is a way that they should have a way to get back in that situation.
Nobody gets a spot to a playoff in any professional sport, so stop doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And hopefully, I've noticed that we haven't heard a lot from Eric for the last while, right?
Yeah, no, it's been a little bit.
He's been pretty quiet since.
I think he's Dave is the director of sport, so I think this is his time to shine, right?
Tommy, what you doing down there? She's trying to be sneaky, but she's not.
She's not sneaky. She thinks you're not in the jungle with those leopard pants on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think there might be a cheetah cutting through the camera. Carry on with that. So we are preparing for the Open by doing CrossFit, right?
Yeah, CrossFit, constantly varied. Yep, GPP. So
have you changed the programming, anything to be specifically ready for this?
Yeah, we're looking at cardio. Cardio is always the body weight. Cardio is always the answer in the Open. Everybody tries to, they think they need a 300-pound squat clean. They don't make it to the 300-pound squat clean,
They did the 1 year.
Huh? You did? Did you? No, you don't make it, is my point.
I didn't get 300. I got, 292 or something.
Oh, no, I mean,
squat clean? Part B?
On a ladder.
You're welcome.
You know what I mean? On a ladder.
I'm great at climbing ladders.
So, if it's...
I'm practically a firefighter.
Like last year. What was last year? 275 clean and jerk or something?
No, it was super light.
People were worried about getting a 315. You're not.
I know what you're talking
There's no reason to try to get 10 more pounds on your clean and jerk because your odds of you making it there.
You're not going to hit your PR. So my PR is 315.
Yeah. My point
that was the last number. I couldn't have hit it at that point in the workout anyway.
Strength work. There's no payoff for strength work right now.
But there will be likely in the quarterfinals.
You'll have a month to work on that after you make it.
That's not long to make your muscles stronger. There.
Well, I mean, you should have been working on it throughout the year, but when you approach the last month or two of getting into the Open, you should be working on cardio.
Generalized everything though. If the programming's been on point, which I'd say it has, you should be pretty much ready for the Open today. Without having to change much because you've been training constantly varied functional movements at high intensity the whole time.
But if you're one of those people, all right, so you got to make 10%. That's, we figure, roughly 15,000 people in the United States.
Yeah.
For you or I, we don't need to really work on our cardio.
Yeah.
We're going to be in those numbers. Excuse me. I'm drinking Red Bull. It's making me a little burpy.
Oh, lightly carbonated my ass. It's like full carbonation to me.
Yeah. So, you or I, probably no problem making 15,000th in the United States or North America. But
What
let's
about
say
Tommy?
That's.
I'm just looking for weird facial expressions.
That's right on the border, right? Maybe not. It depends on the workouts, right? If they put something heavy in, who knows? Cardio wise, though, she's there. Okay. So it's like if you're on the cusp of you don't have the cardio to do, let's say 7 minutes of burpees.
Yeah.
Because there's a very good likelihood you're going to see something that takes that capacity.
Yeah.
If you can't do 100 of them in 7 minutes,
7 burpee box jump overs.
Yeah. But like that,
that'd be worse.
If you can't do 100 in 7 minutes, you're not making the top 1,500. You're not.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you can just go back and look when they did that.
Yeah.
And that was a long time ago.
No, you better be getting more than 100 because 100 was minimum barrier entry then.
So most people that go to CrossFit gyms, they're not going to quite be there, right? So right now, you as a affiliate, you need to, your goal isn't to get your top athlete anywhere.
That's to get as much of the gym to where they are.
That's their problem, yeah.
And they all have to be, everyone's going to have to do the quarterfinals anyway.
Yeah,
that's going to get programmed.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's kind of like the Open. Like, people don't need to spend the $20 to sign up for the Open, but they're going to have to do the Open anyway. So they might as well spend $20
might as well.
to support the sport.
I mean, if you like the sport, support it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're going to do the workouts, so it's fun. It's fun to see your name up there. But yeah, so that's kind of what we change here. Anyway, higher cardio, lower weights. Also, we know some of the equipment, so we're using that. We're doing the every week we're doing a single dumbbell workout at least once a week.
Dumbbell, jump rope.
Change up the maybe dumbbell snatch 1 week, dumbbell clean and jerk this week. Whatever.
Yeah.
Try to get as many looks at these things as we can.
I think another thing that people should be working on in their spare time is double unders.
Oh God, yeah.
Like, there will be double unders,
Yep.
maybe more than once.
Yep.
And it's going to be a lot of them.
And it's a skill.
And it's going to be when you're tired AF. So people should be anybody who's not solid at doubles.
Yeah.
Should be doing 100 doubles after their workout every day.
That's a good point. I might make people start doing that.
And so as soon as your workout's done, boom, right away. That's when you need to do it.
And the thing about double unders, it's a skill, and it builds some cardio once you have the skill. But if you don't have the skill, it doesn't do any good for you. But it's almost a free skill. It just takes time. It doesn't take you to get stronger for the most part.
No, just practice
to do double unders. It
takes some grit. If you're on if you've done a crazy hard workout,
sure. If you're doing it after, sure.
All of a sudden you're doing it after. But that's when I think people should be practicing, because being able to do 100 doubles unbroken fresh doesn't mean shit.
Right? No, absolutely.
Because Castro's not going to be like, okay, max doubles in 7 minutes.
If you don't have them,
could, I guess.
If you don't have them, just get them. Yeah.
7 minutes of doubles.
That would be horrible.
You would be Tommy would have lashings all over her.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. So that's what you want to focus on, body weight stuff though, and double unders is a body weight stuff.
Yeah.
Stay away from the ring muscle. I would stay away from muscle ups. If you don't have them now, there's not real reason to try.
Likely to get them right now.
There's probably not going to be any.
Not until the quarterfinals.
Because, they said have a pull-up bar. So people are like, oh, it's bar muscle-ups. I don't know. If I have a pull-up bar in my doorway, I'm not doing a muscle-up. So I think that's out. And
I think a lot of people will have to work out at home for this, because a lot of the world is shut down.
So I think you could eliminate that one. So, you're down to some pretty simple body weight movements. I don't think you're going to have the high-end gymnastics. Pistol,
I don't see it happening in the first 3 weeks.
I do. I think it's just like last time. Box jumps turned into a pistol, right? You could see that as it progresses in the workout. So I don't know. I think it's a good thing to work on.
Yeah, fair enough.
Maybe handstand push-ups. That's possible they're going to be in there.
It's possible.
Again, it's a weird one at your house.
And it doesn't say that you have to have like a wall you can kick up on.
So who knows?
So some people don't, and then all of a sudden they have to clear out wall
space. That's kind of a crapshoot, that one. But
so
definitely
I don't think so. What I think is going to happen, because of the way it's been done to 3 weeks, he's going to try to make it as inclusive as he possibly can.
Yeah.
So it's going to be things like 7 minutes of burpees, things that are like there's no skill required. That's why I don't think we're going to see pistols unless, like you say, maybe we'll turn into that near the end of the workout there's pistols. Okay, fair enough.
Again, you need the capacity to get there.
That's right. It's going to be one of those ones where don't bother practicing pistols fresh. Practice pistols after your workout, because you're going to be exhausted by the time you get
practice pistols after doing 20 box jumps.
There you go.
50 air squats.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
But yeah. What else about the timing? What else do people need to know about the games to enter? You should enter. It's $20.
Yeah.
We also got teams. Right now, teams are back, affiliate teams. So you have to go to the affiliate that you are part of.
Things changed quite a lot there, and you actually have to live within 100 miles of that affiliate. Yeah.
Oh, that's the new rule. That's cool.
Because otherwise, like Scott Panchak just said, he was a member at CrossFit Mayhem.
Yeah, but I think he's maybe his wife owns the gym now. They changed the names.
So that's why they had the 100-mile thing, because they wanted to be able to make Scott and China not be able to be members.
That's good.
So the intention is that it is members from that gym competing together.
No, and it should be. I think I've heard a lot of people say, like, oh, nobody wants to watch no-names work out at the games. I want to watch somebody that's working out under the title of CrossFit Krypton that actually goes to Krypton. I don't want to see Rich Froning and his friends working out as Mayhem when two of them go to Mayhem and the rest of them are from... Scott owns his own gym. China owned her own gym. Their siblings are probably on there as the registrar, but who gives a shit? You own your own gym. I think it's ridiculous, and then it's not interesting. It's interesting to see a team.
It is fun to watch people dominate,
beat up on people.
But I think Fraser's a good example of that, which will lead into our next podcast. Yeah. But I think Fraser's example, it's almost not even fun to watch anymore because Froning's dominating the teams by such a large increment.
It's ridiculous.
It's like, well, then
why watch? Why watch the rest of the teams? Yeah. Like I think that's part of the problem. Everybody's like, teams are boring to watch. I don't want to watch the 30th place team. Why? Because they have no fucking chance. That's why.
Yeah.
Who cares who's in 5th place? Because they can't ever come up and beat Mayhem.
Yeah.
So, and is Mayhem still going to win? Possibly.
Yeah, probably.
But it's going to be a lot fucking closer.
And looking at his team that he's putting in now, like the other dude is like a younger guy who has never even been to the games.
Yeah, which is great because that's the other thing. It brings up new talent.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so all the guys that are older, or they're tired of, they're the Rich Fronings, the Scott Panchaks, the Frasers that are tired of working out every day to try to be a singles competitor. Yeah. They're like, oh, I could take a step back and still crush it because I'll be the fittest guy on my team. I don't have to be that fit. I don't want to watch. If I want to watch that, we'll watch the Masters, and that'll be just as exciting. You know what I mean? Like it shouldn't be the retiree group.
Yeah.
Which is what it's becoming.
And if it is, then fucking pack up your shit and move, bro.
Yeah.
If you're willing to be that committed to it, then go for it.
Sure.
But most people aren't.
Yeah.
But if Panchak wanted to stay on Mayhem's team, I guess you're moving to Cookville for a season.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you're not that committed? Okay, then you shouldn't be on that team.
No, exactly. I like it. I think it's a positive change. But granted, I own an affiliate, so I like not having to go against stacked teams.
Yeah, that's true too.
It's bad enough when you have a gym that's like super competitive. We don't really. I mean, in Hawaii, there's 808, right?
Yeah.
There's one gym that's a competitive gym in that aspect, really. K Block was that one year, right? Couple last regionals. Yeah. So they were But beyond that,
and Lauren went to the.
No, I'm saying affiliates.
Okay.
There's no teams.
Yeah.
808's really the only team that's ever been very successful from Hawaii. That's it's hard enough to beat their ass. So imagine if Matt Fraser decided to move to Hawaii. What team's he going to go on? He's going to go on 808. Now you have no chance. You know what I mean? Like if they grabbed a couple people, they're a good example of an affiliate that has a great team that's born out of their affiliate.
Yeah.
Who almost won the games.
Yeah.
A few times were in position. The workout didn't come up right, and they got beat by the super team of NorCal or whoever. Kalipa's got. But
they were close.
Yeah, they were close.
And if it was fair like it is now, they could have taken it.
They could have been a lot closer. They could have been the champs, right? And that would be that's way more awesome.
Yeah, that's true.
Who wants to, like you said, who wants to see the same people win all the time?
Yeah, it gets boring.
It's fun to watch dominance, but in a sport like this, it's not that fun.
Yeah.
So,
And then, do we know, are they still putting everything at the same time? They're saying they're going to expand the old people. They're going to expand the young people. They're going to expand. Or they're keeping teams. They're going to add on the adaptive section.
Yep.
That's going to be a lot going on
It's
one
a
weekend.
lot. I don't know what they're going to do at the games. Yeah. I don't know if they're going to.
Like, what I think they should do is they should split it in multiple weekends. They should do a weekend of teams, a weekend of individuals, a weekend of not just individuals, of like masters, teens, whatever. It should be 3 separate weekends.
I think maybe not 3 separate weekends because I think that's too much of a commitment.
That's a lot,
commitment on their part. But I definitely see individuals and teams going right, like they always have at the main weekend. The previous weekend, have the age group qualifiers or something like that. Yeah, and then have the adaptive athletes in either the days between or a few days before the. You know what I mean? So you have maybe they rent out the whatever center, the Madison place.
10 days, something like that.
Yeah, 10 days. The first 3 days are
so it's
adaptive.
2 weekends and a few days in between.
2 weekends and then 3 days for another group.
Yeah, they should do something.
Yeah, I think that would be smart.
Because having it all at the same time is just so much that no one's watching anything but the individuals.
And that's why they don't even, like last time they did Masters, they didn't even air it. Like, because you can only have so many.
Yeah, there's only so many cameras.
I was looking at the Sony Open, right? At Kahala. We were staying there the weekend before it started, and I was just looking. We were on one green, and I'm looking. There's 8 cameras on that one green. There's 18 holes.
Yeah.
How many fucking cameras does a golf?
Yeah.
Like it's insane. So that's at least 200 cameras
just so they can have constant different angles and everything.
All day for a week. Like,
but they're not showing all of them all the time.
No, but my point is that's a lot of people working. So if you have, like they used to do, masters are over here.
Yeah.
Teams are over here and individuals are over here, and they're running them all. Like CrossFit's a small sport.
Yeah,
that's a lot of cameras. It's a lot of the logistics are crazy when you start thinking about it. And I just thought about it when I was watching when I saw the golf setup. I was like, holy shit, that's a lot of. They have the one tower, and that thing's got cameras going every which way. There's like 8 cameras just on that tower. Like, it's hundreds and hundreds of cameras, and it's like, man, how do you? That's nuts. That's the cost of like running one of these sports, right? Is probably.
And then what's the value out of doing so? Because people are only going to watch whatever they're going to watch, and then everything else you're airing or videoing is just a waste, right? So you get
you change the dates. You air it at different times.
Yeah, it's possible to do it that way,
dude. If they played the Masters or the teams not on the same weekend as, you'd watch it all.
Yeah, and that's where.
And that's what they need to do.
They could air it as 3 separate weekends.
Yeah. Hell
that's true. I don't think they're going to, though.
I don't know. I think
maybe. I mean, Eric's better at this. You got to think.
Yeah, I think so. I think he's smarter because he isn't going to try to rewrite it and do it themselves. So he's going to pull people in. That's what he does. He's a manager.
Yeah,
he's good at that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of good at that, let's call it a day.
All right, man.
Peace.
Peace.